blindly the blind, we all fall in the pit. We've been deceived by the clergy with all their bullshit. But wait, there's something you can't ignore. We're in so deep we can't remember the light anymore. There are a lot of religious quacks, kooks, and asses. Institutional religion is an opiate of the masses. There's hardly a sane portrayal of God on the planet. God writes in our hearts, not in granite. Defending the Bible is a slippery slope, but so is criticizing its words of wisdom and hope. It contains great truths and tall tales, but when put to the test, science prevails. But anyone who thinks science and God are in opposition doesn't understand either science or religion. There are two kinds of religion, institutional and true. Institutional evolved, true is within you. But what is this true religion about? Humankind is still trying to figure it out. The door to this church is inside your mind. This door is a struggle to find. Lazy souls seek religions of authority or materialistic atheistic philosophy. Anyone who participates in either of the two didn't go through what I went through. Both are a bunch of mumbo jumbo because it means their souls don't grow. Adventurous souls seek higher truths through effort, struggle, and conflict in our youths. Through faith, determination, loyalty, and love. This is progress, this is real life, this is the will from above. The material plane is the stuff of your birth. Your soul is the lotus bloom containing your worth. Your worth isn't your processor speed or hard drive. It is your will to be eternally alive. Your soul grows into a higher plane. Because it's not in your face, you think I'm insane? You won't be aware till you grow to be immersed. But you want to see if it's really there first. I wish you went through what I went through. Spiritual pleasures are sublime, it's true. Far greater than things money can buy. Temporal pleasures are a lie. Many times I've heard people say, when wondering about the true way, if God exists, how could he allow all the evil things back then and now? Free will means free will, not free will until people kill. Haven't you noticed all along? It is adversity that makes us so strong. Consider the reason for pain everyone dreads. Without it, we'd be so reckless we'd knock off our heads. Pain teaches us to move gently and with grace. It is purely physical, but it is an analogous case to all the challenges life presents. They are not random accidents. When it's all over and everything is said and done, he who is never afflicted is the unfortunate one. When you discover the Spirit, then you can see. Cleaner states of thought keep your mind free. How will your character continue to grow? Or will you say, that's just how I am, you know? To the pleasures of the Spirit, you'll stay blind if you never fix a place in the clamor of your mind. I hope that you can understand what a small mind is in mortal man. Eternity will be boring, I've heard it said. There will be nothing to do when we're dead. That is a small mind indeed. God would not refuse to give us what we need. If eternity is as grand as the universe, it must be wonderful because it's so diverse. We are given the great opportunity of an eternal existence of spirituality. Don't give in to your foolish pride. That is spiritual suicide. Do you think we are an evolutionary accident and life after death an imaginary figment? All of the challenges mankind overcomes are only incidental juxtapositions of lifeless atoms. No energy or trust can humankind save or carry their love beyond the grave. The inspirational genius and devotional labors and our love for all of our neighbors are doomed to be extinguished by death. The long and lonely night begins with our last breath. No. Quantum physicists say there may be a few more dimensions to reality. Don't you think in a million years we'll know a little more than it now appears? Just as we about the caveman admit, they will say about us, they didn't know shit. The clergy, the scientists, all from their pulpit, except for our own experience, we don't know shit. I hope that you can understand what a small mind is in mortal man. The entire history of science is finding out we had everything inside out. You think we're finished? Now we know it all? Human accomplishment is still very small. Science is truly a thing you can believe, but it is limited to what we can conceive. A problem with science, it's incomplete. Tomorrow's discoveries makes our beliefs obsolete. Everything we know has to have a cause. It's one of nature's fundamental laws. So what was the cause of the Big Bang? Oh, out of nothing, for no reason, the universe sprang? How is the first cause not the creator? The product of creation cannot be greater. And why did your identity appear at this time and place? Why don't you have someone else's face? Maybe you had a previous or future existence. Are you aware of the universe's benevolence? Have you ever noticed the nurturing cosmic coincidence? Are your eyes open to the spiritual experience? Mathematics is the quantity side of the universe. The universe of quality is the inverse. Science has no unit of measurement or instruments to measure the things that are humankind's greatest treasure. The quality of time spent between friends. The quality of beautiful landscape transcends. The quality of love between child and parent. The quality of real character achievement. The quality of thought and meditation. The quality of art, discovery, and gratification. Of curiosity, joy, humor, peace, and such. It's the part of the universe that science can't touch. The universe of quality is very real. Love is the greatest universal ideal. Living in both realms is what it means to be human. Love is not made of oblivion. The creative imagination is more than wiring. It is something much greater than neurons firing. Higher values are something you cannot conceive. If higher values you refuse to believe, how will you ever realize new meanings if you don't even think that there are such things? How can higher achievement be altruistic? How can an artist stay artistic? How will you ever avoid self-deceptions if no being knows your thought indiscretions? How will you not be consumed by pride if you never surrender it to your guide? How will you ever find comfort and guidance? To reject your great gift doesn't make any sense. How will your soul grow and survive death? Are you going to deny it till your last breath? Life seems desolate and meaningless if we lose everything that has meaning to us. The fact of our own experience is all we really know. No one is qualified to tell you it isn't so. All we really have is aspiration to the most beautiful things in all creation. Personal extinction, eternal oblivion, rather than accept the big Galilean? Is this utter despair really mankind's reward for living a life of toil for the sake of our Lord? The hostile world slowly tightens its hold on a pitiless doom still and cold. The ultimate insult to everything mankind desires that is beautiful, noble, and goodness inspires. If you cannot believe the universe loves us, why would you concede it to be so cruel as to crush us? Now imagine, if you please, a kind of energy that is absolute confidence and perfect victory. In the face of utter hopelessness and total despair, this energy is the power of prayer. My only evidence is what happened to me, which I can't expect anyone else to see. You will write it off to my imagination. I urge you to do your own investigation. Seek God within and you will experience it too. The horror of despair turns to embrace. It's true. Your life is a choice between this path of despair or a joyful hope beyond compare. Could it be you don't understand what a great destiny has mortal man? Experience the awakening, the amazing grace. The silence of the mind is a holy place. The desire for the spirit is the supreme pleasure. The source for human integrity is the greatest treasure. Find the enchanting inspiration for higher ideals and the beautiful change of heart that love reveals. Find the reassurance that there is great meaning in life. Free your soul from grief, all worry and strife. Grow in love, grow in grace. Release your vitality, courage, and faith. It's your choice, you've nothing to lose. Accept life eternal, you gotta choose. Could it be you don't understand what a great destiny has mortal man? And that's my thesis. I am a servant of Jesus.